your favorite part about being a pastor?
My favorite part, I like teaching and preaching is the most fun part for me.
Okay.
And then teaching and preaching and seeing lives change. I enjoy that.
No. What's your least favorite part about being a pastor?
Least favorite part, I think sometimes just handling some of the staff or personnel issues that come up.
Yeah, that's not fun. How did you decide to plant a church in Conroe?
I just closed my eyes and had darts, and I was thinking, it really dropped in my heart in December of 1995 that I was coming across. I tell you where I was. I was on a bridge, on the bridge crossing over Loop 336 South, and it dropped in my heart, Conroe.
Real close to where the church is.
Real close to where the church is, and it's Conroe. Yeah, just it really did. It just kind of was a revelation.
How is it different than like where were you thinking about before that?
I wasn't.
You weren't?
No, I was kind of clueless.
Really?
Yeah, for a long time I was trying to take over a church somewhere.
Right.
And so when I actually started praying about, Lord, do you want me to start a church? And then Conroe dropped it.
Didn't you switch? Wasn't it, God, what church you want me to start, and you didn't really get anywhere?
Yeah, I didn't get anywhere with what church you want me to take over.
Yeah.
And then, so what you want me to start one?
That's when all of a sudden, kind of back to that acknowledging God. You kind of acknowledged God of where He.
Yeah, got willing. Remember, willing?
Yes.
Willing to start a church.
Willing to start a church.
Yeah, so in other words, he didn't talk to me about starting a church, so I was willing to start a church.
Right. So when you made that adjustment, then you really were able to hear what God was saying. And so you think, is that sometimes where people mess up a little bit, is that willing part?
Who was a friend of mine says that you get the plan on the willing band, so you get God's plan.
You gotta explain band
the
to millennials.
willing band. There used to be bands on radio, and so you would kind of have to tune in to the bands. This is back in the day.
Yep. So I don't know. I had digital radios.
I know that.
What's some of the most important boundaries that you set up for yourself as for your family as a leader in ministry?
That's a great question. I just established early on that, for example, your mom and I were not going to do dinners.
Okay.
That we were going to make dinners family time, because you were 13 when we started. Christina was about 10. Michael was 3.
Yep.
So all the kids were at a younger age and really needed us. And so we just determined we're going to do all the family times. And so people would say, "Hey, love to take you guys out," and we're like, "Sorry, we're booked."
Yeah.
And so we established those. I mean, I think early. Do you remember the time I put you and Christina and Michael up in front of the whole church?
I was just saying the same thing, like every Christmas.
And yeah, but this was before then. This was when there's a lot of rumblings about why we didn't do dinners and why we didn't do things. And I think we were about 600 people at the time. I put you guys up in front of the church. I went, this is Matt, this is Christina, and this is Michael. I had them before I had you. I'm not losing them.
You used that a lot.
Yep, worked.
You pretty much let people know this is where you.
That was my problem. But here's the deal: if I had built the church and lost you guys, and I told Joy this, I said we can really irritate people right now, and lose our family, and then we lose credibility down the road. I said, no, let me take that back. We can tell people no now. I said it may irritate them. I said, but we'll keep our family. I said, and down the road, that's what will gain us credibility. And so, plus, if I didn't take care of the family, then what message am I sending to every guy in the church? Build your business, build your career, don't take care of your family.
Yeah, true.
So,
and your family turned out pretty amazing.
You're awesome.
Ruin that tape.
Next.